we're doing the first tryout of a show that I dreamed up called Muso, which is, as the name suggests, set in a museum. And the idea is to bring our improvisational skills to sing objects to life.
The idea is that we are going to be emotional translators, if you like, for the public who see an object and react to it emotionally. They'll then explain to us why they reacted emotionally. This thing reminded me of my mother-in-law. I'm scared of bats, whatever it is. And we will then articulate that into a song or musical form.
So it's about their emotional reactions and their intellectual reactions and any responses that they have to the stuff that's in here, which is pretty amazing.
We've brought together academics and artists in the context of a museum, and it's a museum that I'm very fond of. I've been doing lots of teaching and lots of what we call in academia public engagement in this place. It's a Museum of Zoology and Comparative Anatomy, and it was born as a teaching collection for UCL in the 1820s.
Well, the reason we're doing it through song is just to kind of bring the objects to life. I mean, there's all theories about, what the objects are and what does an object mean and what is it. But I guess it's trying to bring stuff to life, so it's not just, a mouse in formaldehyde, but it's actually an object that we have a response to, and singing really highlights people's responses, I think.
So it's not about us as performers, it's not about admiring our technique, it's more about sharing the objects and finding another way to think about them and express what they mean to us, so that hopefully people will go away thinking, next time I go to a museum, I remember how I reacted and how that reaction can stimulate other creative thoughts within me.
But we've never done something like this before. It's quite exciting actually, because we can't think of an instance where people have twinned musical improvisation and museums together before, so this could be a first.
So the idea there, when I met David a year ago, was to sort of use music and opera singing as a way into the objects and as an emotional way into the objects, as a way of taking out, rather than the true story of an object, something that the public might experience in seeing a taxidermied animal locked up in one of the cases.
My guess is that the audience will first and foremost like the museum. I mean, it's a real sort of treasure trove. I think people that know improv, audiences like improv will appreciate it. But I suspect we'll get quite a lot of people who've never been to an improv show, and for them, I'm hoping that that there is something quite skillful, quite enjoyable about the act of making music up on the spot, which I hope people will enjoy.